The gift of wisdom gives us a loving, penetrating faith and a clarity and understanding of the unfathomable mystery of God, which we never thought possible. It can have to do with the presence and nearness of God, or the real presence of Christ in the tabernacle, which produces an extraordinary happiness. As a spiritual writer once told us, the soul remains there without saying anything or contemplation, with its eyes fixed on the sacred host, never tiring of looking at him. It seems as if Jesus were seeing into its very depths. The more usual thing, however, will be to find God in everyday life, with no special effects, but with the intimate certainty that God watches over us, sees what we are doing, cares for us as his children, at work or at home. The Holy Spirit teaches us that if we are faithful to his grace, our everyday affairs are the normal way to God. There we serve him in this life and prepare ourselves to contemplate him in heaven for all eternity. In the measure in which we purify our heart, we will understand better the real meaning of the world, or other people whom we will see as children of God, and of what goes on around us, sharing in the very vision God has of the world, always, of course, in accordance with our status as creatures. The gift of wisdom illumines our intellect and inflames our will so as to discover God in the ordinary things of each day, in sanctifying our work, in the love with which we finish what we have begun, in the effort we need to make to be always ready to serve others. This loving action of the Holy Spirit in our lives will only be possible if we take good care of the times especially set aside for God: Mass, times of personal prayer, visits to the Blessed Sacrament. These items must be given priority in our normal day, and even at times when we seem to have far too much to do, when we are full of fervor and when we are spiritually dry, when journeying or resting or suffering ill health. Besides taking care of these special times set aside for God, we also need to be mindful of what makes up the backdrop of our life. We need a good awareness of God's presence. This can be achieved by saying aspirations, making acts of thanksgiving and contrition, offering up small sacrifices, whether voluntarily sought or which simply crop up throughout the day. May the Mother of God and our Mother protect us so that each one of us may serve the Church in the fullness of our faith, with the gifts of the Holy Spirit and with our contemplative life. May each one of us joyfully honor the Lord by carrying out his own duties, those which are properly his, each one of us in his job or profession, and fulfilling the obligation of his state in life.